Learn the elite level of commercial real estate and how to build, how to acquire franchises, buying businesses, selling businesses, how to do construction for franchises, build outs, remodels, mezzanine structures, and complete new construction, and learn how to develop things, all while getting paid while you learn. Starting with apartments and retail development. So when you're able to remodel or renovate projects or malls and advance learning before you learn developments, you're able to make cash while you're improving and growing at the same time. You can pick up restaurants and all the other commercial aspects in every facet or different industry you want to get into once you learn the basics and how you can manipulate commercial real estate and how you can get away with the 100% financing and cash out up front, where you're not looking to have bridge loans, mezzanine financing, and joint ventures, investors, syndicates, and all these other aspects, and you're able to move through the commercial real estate market and acquire properties and acquire tenants and franchises while you're making cash and getting paid to do it. This is why the top % own most of commercial real estate in the world, and the rest are just buying from them or selling, and then the elite are picking them up. You learn how to read the blueprints and all the sheets and the different aspects of the construction aspect of it, all from purchasing the retail malls, and learn how to put in the satellite vendors and how to structure your mall to where it gets the most traffic and the most income. And like I mentioned earlier, just briefly, and how you can get the project to quadruple their value quickly. All these things you can learn and get into commercial real estate at 100% financing with private money and one-on-one training. Nobody teaches this stuff on the internet but me, and if you want to learn how to get into the big money, this is a place to do it. Now, if you got bad credit, we can start with that, or you want to look at getting business funding on your corporation and get loans and lines and get the capital cash empire build of your credit. You get anywhere from $200,000 on up to $1 million round one. Now, that's 4 times a year if we play our cards right. So you're growing, doubling your credit and your loans every 6 months or every 3 months if we play our cards right. Although I'm not saying cards as in luck, I'm saying if we set things up and align things to work that way. That's real business money, real funding at 5% and clear out to 25-year terms on the term loans. So we're doing this off of real businesses, not stolen corps that are dissolved and everything like that. Now, if you want to get into, just start at the beginning and build on that and let me prove to you my abilities. You can start out with credit repair and get your credit aligned. The average time is 45 days, but if you've been around the internet and jacked it up, it could take longer. Now, what I can say is that I can get student loans turned to positive 95% of the time, and I can get 30-day lates turned to positive if you have like 2 or 3 of them. If you have more than that, I probably can't do it, but I've been able to do that successfully and restore credit and have more proof than anybody else on the internet. And then we go to funding, and I tell you how to align it and get you set up to where we can get you into the funding. Nobody else does that. So I'm looking to build a relationship long-term, prove myself, and then get you into the bigger stuff like commercial real estate or corporate funding and all that stuff. Commercial real estate pays on its own. Corporate funding makes its own money as well, but you mix the two together, you have a powerhouse going 2 different directions. You have the ability to buy and acquire any businesses you want or merge with them and learn how to do all that stuff in the retail aspect of it, because the training overlaps. So if you want to learn how to buy businesses and franchises without the net worth requirements and all these other things that other people are required, by my training, I could get you into all these things at 100% and cash up front, which is going to give you a tremendous a tremendous help. And also on the advanced retail training and renovation aspect of it, I'm going to teach you all aspects on how to pull off renovating malls and all these other things in a fast period of time and knowing the real cost of them. And also you're going to learn how to know the real costs and the lies and the psychology behind all of commercial real estate, because there's layers and layers of lies, and you're going to get through it and know how to buy things and know things more than the actual owners of commercial real estate just from 1 week of training. And everybody's agreed with this and said this a million times, and my clients have successfully done well and have learned this. So if you want to do this and make a lot of money and you're aggressive and you want to put in time and learn a new industry that pays big money, has big margins, this is the one to be in. So the training starts out with videos, and I have documents and stuff. Everything's to the point. It's elite level training. Nobody else teaches this stuff. Commercial real estate calculator even has for cash out, how much to buy it at, your payments and all this other stuff, and how to buy it and get the money up front, as well as I have a commercial real estate calculator for how much you want to use if you have investors and put them in as a down payment, which to this day I've never had anybody have to need investors, but it's there for a person to help get more understanding as well. And then you have the advanced retail and renovation training that teaches you a whole nother business on just making remodeling and renovations of any normal business on any normal street, and how you can do the construction aspect of it and buy the commercial real estate while you're remodeling and doing all these businesses. And also you're doing advanced repair and tenant improvement and construction on new commercial real estate areas. So you have the tenant improvement construction, the tenant allowance construction, and you have the remodel and the expansion of existing businesses, which is the mezzanine construction, which is all the business in itself, and how to set up your whole business with designers and engineers and all this stuff. This whole business makes tons of money on its own. It makes its own money, and nobody in the country is really doing it. And every business needs to spend money on their business because they go so long without upgrading the exterior of it, the signage, the functioning of it, the layout of it, the size of it, all these things that every business will spend money on because they haven't spent money on their business probably since they opened up. So any street in America that has businesses, you're able to go and pull off this business all day long, as well as your own properties for apartments, and that means distressed apartments at 50% occupancy, or even ones that aren't distressed, and malls that are distressed or not distressed. I mean, it gives you so many angles to make money. It's really incredible. Not to mention the whole training on auto hacking is easy cash flow as well. Plus, teach you how to hack on construction equipment, which nobody even knows, and there's less of those, so you can make even more cash. So if you're aggressive and you want a real business, a real way to make some money, this program has got to be the most undervalued program on the internet, and probably the best, has to be the best commercial real estate program, because I have a proven track record. My students do well, and you will be able to see the results. And it's not basically based on you coming up with down payment or investors and all these other things. It's about you being aggressive, learn the material, the elite knowledge, and going from there. This is the key thing why rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because when you know things other people don't know, like the car industry, like I've said 1,000 times, is all based on lies. But if you know the truth, how to buy things, where to get them, and how to do it, what to pay for them, and how to structure it, and how to get the private money, which hardly anybody has. Everybody says private money, but there's definitions of private money. I'm talking private money. 100% financing, cash out, upfront, and close in 1 week. And advanced training, as much training as you can get, because as you grow into higher levels, I can teach you and to get into bigger levels all the way to the full development. So this is a good place to start. If you want to make a big change and you want to get a real business that makes money, then we can go with that. So I'm looking for smart individuals that are aggressive, that want to get their money's worth of training and their money's worth out of life and what they put their efforts into and get results and make a change and get some big money for their self, to make money to do things that they want to do in their life. So if you'd like to give me a call, my number is 312-473-4163, or you could text me or WhatsApp at 312-218-8737. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking to you.